Welcome. Let's take a look at our top story. Author and journalist Reham Khan has bashed the US for their hypocrisy towards Pakistan. While speaking at the WION, the London-based journalist has blamed the US for being behind all the military operations in Pakistan and then changing their stance now. Listen in.
I also fear that Pakistan for a very long time has been blamed for extremism, and we've been called all sorts of things like the epicenter of terrorism, and we've had this crackdown on militant organizations, and we've had a lot of demands being put on us by America to say, even going as far as do more, whereas I think people forget that the beginning of all of this militant organizations and all of this jihadi element was planted by the US in Pakistan. So I feel that's quite hypocritical of them to suggest.
Former Pakistan Foreign Minister Khurshid Kasuri reveals that India and Pakistan were very close to solving the Kashmir issue bilaterally. He also said that no Indian official has denied supported him and have acknowledged that India and Pakistan were very close to solving the problems in Kashmir. Listen in.
I also fear that Pakistan for a very long time has been blamed for extremism, and we've been called all sorts of things like the epicenter of terrorism, and we've had this crackdown on militant organizations, and we've had a lot of demands being put on us by America to say, even going as far as do more, whereas I think people forget that the beginning of all of this militant organizations and all of this jihadi element was planted by the US in Pakistan. So I feel that's quite hypocritical of them to suggest.
Speaking at the WION Global Summit, former Minister Kasuri also said how India and Pakistan missed an opportunity of signing an agreement on Sir Creek because of elections in India and a coup by General Musharraf.
In 2006 August, we had invited him to Islamabad to come and sign the agreement on Sir Creek, and 90% of the issue on Jammu and Kashmir has been resolved. The idea was that since people continue to say that Pakistan and India cannot resolve each other bilaterally, you have to bring in either the World Bank on Indus Basin or to bring in a tribunal in the run of Kutch. We wanted to prove that they were wrong. We could do things bilaterally. That was the challenge. So he was going to come in August 2006. Then he said, as usual, India is a huge country. There are some election or the other. 6 elections, including those of UP, were being held. He said, could you postpone the date? Our misfortune was that we said to him, okay, March. I wish we had said to him November, December, January. March is when President Musharraf decided of Pakistan, and all hell let loose. Okay. Otherwise, the issue was very near a resolution.
Kasuri also called for strategic small steps to diplomatically solve the tensions among India and Pakistan. First time that he said is for India to create a good atmosphere for Pakistan and invite them for the next SCO meeting in New Delhi.
On a more serious note, I would suggest take baby steps, because I've been through it all. The current state of relations is so pathetic. Is the only word. It may be an undiplomatic word. The sort of language that is being used by Delhi and Islamabad about each other, I've never heard it before. That tells you the state of our relations. So those are the baby steps. So let's go for baby steps. We've been through composite dialogue. We've been through comprehensive dialogue. We have no options, by the way. There's no way you can resolve. So the baby steps are as follows. Number 1, there's going to be a Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting in Delhi. Pakistan will be invited because it's a member. I doubt very strongly that Prime Minister Imran Khan will go. It will be a big political risk. But if India were to create a more congenial atmosphere, maybe Pakistan will not boycott and send its foreign minister. So baby step would be to see that something is done, the situation doesn't deteriorate further, and at the foreign ministers' conference, what is the other baby step? The most non-controversial is religious tourism.